Hello, I am Popefire, the Starfire Outlaw. I'm so happy that all of you guys came down here to sort of mess with Manny, which is what I'm assuming most of you are here for. This is an At the Altar. This is a drawing stream where we get several different artists in here, and we give them a topic. And this topic, we were lazy, so there is no topic. And we sort of let them draw as we sort of discuss several different things. This week we will be talking about comics, how we got into them, our favorite comics, why Starfire is the best character, and we'll also be kind of making fun of Manny the entire stream. I mean, really, we should change it from At the Altar to just ragging on Manny, because
You know what? It don't matter. It's still publicity.
Hey, Pope. Hey,
yes,
I have sausages.
Ooh.
yes, I'm sure you love them in your
brand
mouth.
sausages.
Yeah, I have. It is chorizo, me. I love chorizo.
Hi, Santa Raven. It is now officially your birthday here, even though it was yesterday for you. Real quick, I want to let the artists introduce themselves, and we're going to start with Ninja. How are you doing today, Ninja?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic.
Yes, Ninja is famous for being in a ninja clan where they're all overweight, and their favorite thing to do is eat waffles, and sometimes they go for runs, but it's never very far.
How do I join
the ninja clan?
Yeah, how do I join this
I
clan?
love waffles, and I don't like running very far.
This sounds like my kind of ninja clan.
No, you're
regiment.
eating butter chicken pie, Booster, and drinking Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I'll bring that to the clan. I'll bring the
have a
chorizos
merger
and
of the
pie.
clans.
Yeah,
the waffle clan
yeah.
and the chicken clan. That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
No, okay.
What about
All right,
bacon?
Ninja, give
What we can
yourself
do, yeah.
a proper introduction.
Oh, I am your friendly neighborhood ninja. I am the colorist for Sporkman Goes to Japan and the artist for Doug Garrett's new comic that's coming out called Psychotron about the World War III cyborg super soldier. And he's going to kick major asses and take many names. Actually, he'll probably forget the names and just kick the asses.
Now, if you guys didn't know, Ninja also makes a very convincing sock puppet.
Ooh.
It's true.
He
Sometimes
does.
I like to just come in here and show off my voice tone with abilities.
Oh
Can
god.
you do other impressions, or is that just your one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm feeling. That's
I
my
feel the same
funnest
way.
one, I think, at the moment.
People know I can do some voices, but every time someone's like, "Hey, can you do this one?" I'm like, I don't know.
Well,
Put me on the spot. It's hard.
Captain Planet.
can you use your sock puppet voice real quick?
Which one?
Ninja was
Sexy lady voice.
Yes, his beautiful, sexy lady voice. Now we do.
Oh
have,
my god, you're like super hot. Oh my god.
I know.
We do.
Gosh.
I'm making Booster all hot and bothered right now, aren't I?
I'm like, I'm like shivering. I'm so turned on right now. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's go to the next person because Ninja's gonna keep hogging the spotlight with his sexy lady voice puppet.
We do have Third here. Third is one of my Overwatch buddies. He's famous for being able to burp in a headset and you being able to spell it. So,
Ew.
Would you let me demonstrate? Oh, okay.
No, Dinah cannot handle burps. She says, "Just fart." She says,
Just fart. Don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to hear that,
Yeah.
Diana. You show me so much food that makes me have gas out the mouth, and I'm like, shows me chicken and waffles and makes me angry.
laughs in Ninja. Yeah, Ninja's got a very interesting laugh. Now, we do have Bad Dog Press here tonight. He likes to come to my stream.
"Oh,
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I love the drawing that I did for Pope Raymond last night.
Oh, did
Exactly
you?
what you wanted.
Exactly
Right.
what I wanted.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this
Well-
what you wanted?
I just told you to do something that Pope Raymond would like. Don't tell me.
Well, she
Pope
comes
Fire.
on my stream. I start to draw it, and then she leaves.
What a
That
jerk!
rude slut.
Is that for me?
I'm sure.
Nope, I'm
I'm
out.
sure it has nothing to do with the fact that it was his birthday yesterday.
So I did this. I covered up the Starfire with a Robin, and she comes back in the chat all mad. You should
No,
know.
you have the most Pope Fire clickbait titles in all of freaking history. You absolute butt face.
Hey,
Like,
Friday is my Titans night, so too bad. I draw what I want to draw.
no, you'd have like clickbaitiest titles for me, and I go in there and I'm like, oh, he's finally gonna draw Starfire, and then it's always like another character. Prefer like you always draw Raven.
What's
And what?
No,
his
no,
next
no.
stream-
You
his next
came on
stream's
my
gonna say,
stream. You came on my stream and asked what I should draw, and you said
Right.
draw a Starfire. I started to draw the Starfire, and you left. And I said, screw that. I'm going to turn this into a Raven.
I'm sorry, I was being pulled over by the other side.
Yeah, it's
I,
called Booster. Plain Booster.
It's all my fault. She can't resist her booster. I'm just saying.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing a pretty good job so far. Dinah, how are you doing today?
Methinks she protests too much.
How are you doing, Dinah? Or Lady Death?
I do great. Working on a lot of things, being really busy these days, which is a good thing.
Yes, Dinah does most of our stickers for us. In the latest Pope Fire Explains, Dinah was actually the artist for both Pope Fire and Booster Boy. So I do thank her so much for that, because she did do those very quickly for us. And yeah, it just means a lot to me that you volunteered to help be part of the Comic Side fundraiser team, and I appreciate that very much.
Oh, no problem. You know I like you, so.
Yes, I like me too. I'm a very likable person. DOS, blah blah blah. You told me how to say your name, and then like I instantly forgot it. So that should show you how much I just completely respect you, because I respect you so much that I don't even remember how to say your name.
Gee, thanks.
Can you please? Because okay, so originally I had plans to have him in a. I had plans to have him in a Discord so he could say it to me 8 times over, so I could just keep saying it until I got it right. And
Okay, practice. The way to practice it is to say day of 6, right? So think about having a day of 6, and then you say Deus Ex.
Exactly.
Because I too like a day of 6.
Deus Ex.
Oh.
Can I just call you Big D?
Oh yeah, I'll go.
That's even worse.
Starfire,
That works.
You can't be that innocent.
That works for me.
You know, yeah, I bet there was a yes, I am a big D. Thank you for noticing.
Thank you so much.
Gay ass sex. I like that one better. Gay ass sex. You know what?
Oh god.
This week's theme is draw whatever you want. I don't care. I felt kind of bad because for the past few weeks I've been giving them characters to draw, and this week I wanted to give them free reign over everything, so there's no theme. It's just draw what you want. What I will do though, I'm gonna post the link in the oh, trusty sidekick. I love that guy. It's like one of my favorite sidekicks. Sorry. What are you doing, Manny?
I'm going to improve upon this beautiful picture.
Manny and I have an arrangement. We have a professional deal, exclusive deal.
Yes, I do. I am an exclusive colorist for Booster Kiwi.
That's right. And I pay him in mob favors.
Mob favors?
Yeah, but for now he owes me. Don't you, Manny?
I'm sure gay ass sex has something to say about that. Why waste the Mountain Dew? Because Booster Boys are stupid. That's why they waste the Mountain Dews.
Why would you say this about my Booster Boys? Look, both of my fans are really offended right now.
Both of them?
Oh.
Both of them, yeah. Yeah, Santa Raven and Joshua Hughes. My OnlyFans.
No.
I'm pretty sure Santa Raven, that if I told Santa Raven denounce the booster boys, he'd do it in a heartbeat.
Nah, he would never backstab me. Zerf would never backstab me.
Disavow the booster boys.
Let's see what
Battery.
Santa Raven says.
I'm still confused. So the loop have to be blue, right? And the
Booster
mountain
Bay.
is
Hail Booster Bay!
So evil.
So what is the color gonna mix in? Is it gonna be green?
We'll get to that. I'm not going
Oh.
to color yet. I'm just going to highlight some of the shadows, make the shadows a little bit better.
Yes, and we're getting
I feel-
hairy pits.
I
Yeah.
feel very
No.
betrayed right now.
Might want to try and even those pits up a little bit there. man.
They need to be hairier, I feel. They could definitely be
Oh
hairier.
my
Those
god.
are his pits? I thought that was part of his chest.
I'm looking at a little bit of anatomy issues here.
Oh no.
Booster
I
boy.
hope that my husband is not walking in, or else he'll think I'm watching some kind of weird.
I hope your husband does walk in on you.
I just see like this really weird hand thing, and I'm hoping that's a hand. Oh god.
It's a wrist, actually, with hair. Most people have hairs and wrists, unless you
Don't
don't.
put it so
Then...
close to your camera, please.
Well, my camera
that was
can't sit on
really
top of my
gross.
lap. I had to move everything from my new computer, and I didn't get it this week. So my camera's right there. It's in a bad place.
Well, what are you gonna be drawing for us tonight, Third?
Something like Beast Boy and Link from Wind Waker. Some weird mix of that.
I need to grab something to chew on.
Ninja, what are you gonna be doing?
Something cute.
Something cute. So you're gonna be
Do
drawing
something cute. Aww.
I'm a very modest pope.
Absolutely.
Now, before we really get into too much, that last few episodes of Young Justice were so good that I want to talk about them real quick. That Doom Patrol Go part.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That was all hilarious. D-I-E, let's die.
We're not gonna make it.
That was
Well,
all
no,
kinds of
they
messed
were-
up. It was amazing.
Yeah. It was, yeah, that's it's definitely Teen Titans Go humor though, where they take something super serious and they're just like, yeah, let's just turn it into fart jokes, and oh my god, that was perfect.
So for someone that's not
It was.
familiar with Doom Patrol, what's the whole deal with that? I didn't really understand the joke.
Alright, so you know how like there are patrols, right? Now imagine that mixed with a Doom kind of theme to it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Doom Patrol.
Do they all die or something?
Yes, a lot.
Oh. Okay. That's
Actually, in the original run, the only member of the Doom Patrol that still lived was Beast Boy, and that was because he was in Teen Titans at the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Beast Boy
yeah.
was in Doom Patrol before he was Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
And then he moved on to something better and did not die.
It bothers me so much that they're putting a cyborg in the Doom Patrol. It's like, why?
Yeah, it's
Why are
weird.
you guys doing this?
Robot Man is already there.
Yeah, they already have a robot man. Let's put another robot man in there. Let's screw up all this stuff.
Cyborg actually was Robot Man beforehand. I just think Titans would have benefited to have Cyborg in there because his
But
character
Cyborg?
is very angry,
Cyborg is on every team.
except for Titans.
Mm-hmm. Every team.
It's affirmative action in the DC universe.
Oh yeah, he's in the Justice League. He's in the Teen Titans Go show. He is in the Doom Patrol now. He's in freaking Young Justice. It's ridiculous.
He'll be in Birds of Prey too. You watch.
Oh my god! Now that is progressive.
That would be funny. Don't worry, guys. Cyborg's here.
He just transforms and grows a huge pair of robot tits, and it's like, I'm a woman now.
That's more than disturbing. Thank you. Thank
Change the
you
topic.
for the robot tit show.
Now, real quick for the chat, who was your favorite Doom Patrol member? Because my favorite is Elastigirl, excluding Beast Boy. But I just love Elastigirl because I feel like she's just the big mom character of the group. It does kind of suck how their whole destiny is to die.
I love Negative Man.
It's in their name. They had it coming.
Yeah.
I think
I like
Negative Man's
the
got the
cripple
coolest
in the
thing to him.
wheelchair.
Oh God!
Oh my god.
He's the.
I like the guy in the wheelchair. I like how he can't walk. It makes me laugh.
Minto, I
like
don't
the,
like Minto because every comic
knockoff
I've read with him, he's kind of a
Professor
jerk.
Xavier.
No, actually, they were before the X-Men. They were created by the same person, but they were, I believe, 6 months before the X-Men. 3 or 6 months, but they were before the X-Men.
Huh.
Hey,
So
sure
then
they're created by the
Charles
same
Xavier is just a rip-off of that guy.
Yeah. Same
Pretty
creator, though, so I don't know if it's a rip-off or...
person? Hey, sure it's the same creator? I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
Google
it's
that.
the same creator.
And then it's
But
not
Robot Man.
necessarily a rip-off. He just was like, I really liked that idea of a guy in a wheelchair leading
Yeah,
a
that's
team.
that's like saying the Eternals is a ripoff of what I call it in the New Gods because they're both by Jack Kirby. So
Yeah, because I remember reading that in my superhero book because I used to read a lot of Doom Patrol, just because I would read content on Beast Boy. Beast Boy was kind of a jerk when he first got introduced.
yeah, I don't think Kirby had anything to do with Doom Patrol. Whoever said that in the
No,
chat.
he didn't.
No. And yeah, I don't think any of the guys who created Doom Patrol had anything to do with X-Men.
No,
No.
I'm pretty sure that the people that created Doom Patrol, somebody on there created the X-Men,
Well-
like with X-Men.
No, X-Men
No,
was Stan Lee and
it's-
Jack Kirby. Neither of these guys had anything to do with Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol is Arnold Drake and Bob Hanley.
Okay, so I may have misremembered things. Okay,
But you know what? Look up which one got way bigger.
yeah. But Doom Patrol was first. I remember that.
Yeah. It doesn't mean it's better though. You know, comics thrives on ripping each other off and taking steps to improve it
Yeah.
from what was built. You know.
I agree with you there. I think that Marvel and DC, because I just feel like Marvel does it more. But again, I am biased to DC, so.
Well, yeah, me too. We both had the DC avatars.
Yeah, we've also, of course, our friends. You know, I'm so mad at you, Grimlock. Ninja made you the coolest icon ever, and you don't even use it.
I have it on my Discord.
Wow. For
I
streaming.
was expecting you to use it for your YouTube one. I was super excited. I'm like, people are gonna see it, and they're gonna realize how cool it is, and then they're gonna be like, you should get Grimlock on more just because he has like the best avatar.
I'm hardly on YouTube.
No appreciation.
Oh my
I
God.
understand.
He worked
All
so
this
hard on
hard
that
work
too.
he did.
No, it is awesome. I'm using it on my Discord. I wasn't sure if I was going to use it on YouTube, but since there's an apparent backlash to it, I guess I shall.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm sure.
Good.
I will be right back. I need to go use the bathroom. I drink way too much soda, so please continue the conversation without me.
TMI. TMI.
Okay, we're going to discuss how you're peeing.
The bathroom strikes again.
Mhm.
Nastiness.
This
So,
episode of
Starfire's
Out
greatest
Loud
enemy,
brought to you by the bathroom.
Charmin.
The bathroom.
The bathroom.
The one
Oh
place
my
everyone
god, that
goes.
booster boy is looking very sexy. That right there is why you should join the booster boys, because
You
that
know,
is what
I
our
was
average
actually-
member looks like.
I was actually thinking, you know what would have made this better?
Well,
As if
what
it
would've-
was the Booster Boys dumping the lube and Mountain Dew on him.
Oh, that would have been epic.
Okay, why is it lube and Mountain Dew? Why
Why
is it
not?
something sticky and then something that's not? Oh my god!
Would you prefer?
No, that's how the booster
Mountain
boys
Dew?
roll, okay? Or we could have gone with Mountain Dew flavored lube.
Ooh, there you go.
I don't even
Yeah.
want to know. It probably exists. So yeah, no, we don't need this.
Yes, we
Mountain
do.
Lube.
We don't need it, but we could use it anyway, so shut up.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
It's not the lube that we needed. It's the wait.
It's not the lube we
wanted.
needed or deserved, but you're gonna get it a lot. That's how it is.
But the lube
you
that
talking about,
we
Ninja?
deserve.
Lube.
We're talking about lube.
Okay, gross.
What's gross about lube?
What is
Everything.
lube used for?
Depending on what application you're using it for. So
Yeah, you weirdo.
Yeah, get your mind
It's
out
used
of
for
it.
like fixing
Booster's
things.
body so it doesn't get chafed.
Exactly.
There's only
Get your
two
mind
things
out
that
of the
lose-
gutter.
There's only two things that loop's used for that people. One is dirty to someone, and it's not automotive use. So,
well, in the case of Gail Simone, she uses loops between her fingers so she doesn't burn them while she texts.
Neo starts his
she
do the
doesn't
loop,
count. That's
baby.
just craziness.
Sometimes, guys.
If you text enough that your fingers burn and you need to apply some sort of lubrication, you have problems.
No, it's that her fingers are that damn fat. She's got Homer Simpson fingers.
Well, they have phones to fix that now. So even if you do have fat fingers, you can just have like a huge phone.
Oh,
Interesting.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, really? Why do you have super fat fingers, Booster?
Nah, I have 60 fingers. I'm not gonna lie. I have little girly hands. So who am I trying to kid? Why do I lie?
I have lesbian fingers.
Booster, you probably have very soft hands.
I do, but that's because you use too much lube. What? Because I work out too much.
No, you don't.
Called out and just immediately stopped.
Gross. Why would you even mention that, you perv?
What? What am I? You're the one whose mind is in the gutter.
No, I know.
Booster did nothing wrong.
Enough.
Booster's innocent.
Okay. Can we agree that Booster has done plenty of things wrong, but he didn't do anything wrong in that situation?
Agreed.
Let's not.
Let us vote here. Aye.
Let's not make it a unanimous thing. It's just like this situation. He was perfectly in the right.
There you go.
Because I don't want to hear like 3 weeks down the road, I did nothing wrong, and you all said this. I have it recorded.
Well, unless he fights for the Supreme Court, then we can do it.
So how did you guys get into comic books? Ninja?
I'm pretty sure everyone knows my stories, but
my pops, he hooked me up when I was little. He started me off right, hooked me up with the Super Friends when I was real tiny, and then would he'd randomly hook me up with issues, just sporadically give me a copy of something here and there. A lot of times they give me the digests, where they have like a bunch of the stories just compilated, but they were smaller than regular comics. So I had a bunch of those growing up. I still have some of them somewhere. I have a Spider-Man one and a Fantastic Four one still.
Nice.
But I had a bunch of the Batman and Superman and stuff like that. I think it's because he really loved comics back in the day, and he was like, "Ooh, now I have a good excuse. I have a son that is tiny, and this is cool." So he would randomly surprise me with some superhero stuff.
we have an Adrian.
Hi, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian.
Having computer problems. Hold on.
Yeah, it's okay. We understand.
But that's basically how I got into it. Thank you, Dad. He's smiling down on me right now, looking from heaven, saying, "Keep up the good work, son."
Get more comic books. That's what
Was your dad an artist too, or was it just?
Well, he didn't really draw very much, but when he did, yeah, he was pretty good. He at one point in time he did drafting and stuff like that. So he was a pretty good artist, but he didn't really do much with it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Now I'm not an artist, but I do love art, so I have
Your art's getting really good here of late. I don't know.
Oh, my little chippy art?
Pretty soon you won't need any of us for commissions. You'll just be like, I'll just draw it myself.
Yeah,
Screw those guys.
Everybody in Comicsgate would be going hungry.
Yeah, you're like You're like Booster. You're expanding. You're learning.
Oh
I
well,
don't know.
she's got leaps and bounds on Booster. No offense,
I mean,
Booster.
I'm definitely expanding.
Oh, he definitely is.
Yeah,
Are you
mostly
drawing
around the
tonight,
waist,
Booster?
though.
I was gonna say my trousers.
What about your hair?
No, that's retracting.
We don't
Thunder.
we don't talk.
See?
Oh.
You guys are just mean.
Yeah, we are.
That's troll hard,
Oh,
right?
hello, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Wow, the Franklin D. Roosevelt has joined us.
For president?
Yes. Back
his
from the
legacy.
grave and everything.
Oh my god, I am so
I better answer withheld rather not say. He wants to know if anyone has seen Ernest's video. Doug Ernest.
Doug Ernst he's talking about. No, I haven't. I'd imagine he's talking about the
which
Bill
one?
Maher's ghoulish panel laughs as he wishes death upon Stan Lee's fans.
Oh.
Yes, I watched that.
Oof.
Are you?
And I've been resisting your urge to just get myself banned for Twitter for what I would say to Marv.
Marv? Is that his name?
Bill Maher. Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Or Bill Meir. I don't care enough about him.
He's a nobody.
Nobody.
He's a nobody. Pretend to be
Exactly.
smart and tell you that worship him, or else
Oh,
you
yeah, he's
are
a fake
uneducated BS.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you are a fake yourself. Nobody cares about you. Watch out for your hairline. Smart.
I'd rather be an idiot and believe in a false deity. I'd rather be an idiot than believe in a false deity who believes himself to be omnipotent, or whatever the word is.
You mean
English.
like Bill Maher?
Yes. I'm the idiot. I don't believe in the dumbass.
But why against Stan Lee though? Especially Stan Lee's fans. I mean,
Because he
Well,
can't defend
It's not about
himself.
Yeah,
Stan
well,
Lee.
just think about it.
It's not about Stan Lee. It's about,
It's not himself.
comic book people in general. He basically just insulted anyone that likes comics or collects comics or has anything to do with it.
He's saying, why care about a person who make comics? Look at me, I'm smarter, I'm cooler. You guys are lame.
What
You
does
guys
he
like
do?
comics? Are you kids?
From what I understand, Bill Maher is a giant piece of dog poo.
Yeah, he's always
is he
BS about
curing
everyone.
cancer? No.
No.
I
Bill
mean,
Maher is big
Oh,
poo-poo,
the cause
yes.
of cancer.
he
Yes.
can't
Is he
cure
so-
cancer
is he
when he is a
solving-
cancer.
Is he
He
solving
is
the world
cancer.
hunger problem? No.
how's
Is he
your
being a
father?
big douche? Yes.
Bill Maher,
maybe.
he still thinks kids buy comic books at convenience stores and supermarkets.
Wow.
He must really
What
be.
kind
Yeah,
of
he's got to
world
be
you
trapped
come
in the
from?
80s or something.
Back in my day, we used to buy comic books off the back of a cart.
Only because this is a PG stream, I'm not going to say what he really is.
Oh no, you can definitely go off this week because Pope is tired. I don't care what you say.
Oh, hells yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Immediately
Well,
Then I will give
the-
Bill Maher a stone cold stunner.
so the look is down?
The N-word drawbridge has been lowered.
No.
Edward passes off
There's
me.
certain words you just can't say.
Well, but he
Initiating the N-word. Countdown in 5.
Hit the button, cancel it.
drop the blaze now. Drop the N.
I really wonder what in one of the comment
I think
section
I
going to be
do.
saying.
All right. I won't say that one, but Maher is basically an old, decaying, formerly counterculture, edgy guy who's now nothing more than a corporate kiss ass, who's most likely going to be remembered when
preach.
who's mad that people actually mourn Stan Lee because he's going to be remembered when he dies, if people even remember him at all by then, as the white black wannabe who thought he was the smartest dude in the room and had to get scolded by Ice Cube on national television because he thought he was cool enough for black people to say the N-word on national TV.
Did he actually say the N-word on national TV?
Yes, he did.
That's
And he got
ridiculous.
scolded, and
Yeah, I remember
he
when
got
he did that.
scolded the next week. He got scolded the next week by Ice
Scolded?
Cube.
How was he not strung out in the next?
It looked like an episode of Good Times when James Amos used to have to tell JJ what a dumbass he was. It's the best way to describe that whole scene where he just had to sit there with his head down when Ice Cube said, "When did you think you was ever that cool with us to be able to say that?"
You're never that cool to say
He's
that.
never that.
Well, he thought because
I'm not allowed to say the N.
well he thought because he banged a few black women and smoked some weed with Snoop Dogg that he was cool enough. But
Okay, that last one doesn't count. Snoop will smoke weed with anybody.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, this is the same guy who says, comics are for kids, but this is a guy who also spent a half hour talking with Billy Joel Armstrong of Green Day on how to make bongs out of Pepsi bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
Sounds like he has slight experience in the drug paraphernalia.
They just think that they are so cool. I'll be like, I actually have no idea who he is. I'm just like, oh, okay, this weird guy have a really ugly hairline and face. I always think that he's from a certain country, not to be racist, but anyway, I was saying, so why is he even relevant?
Yeah, the ugly country.
Yeah, you know that.
I remember the ugly country. It was a nice homeland. What?
Mm-hmm. Used to be. Now they are just crying. But hey,
you took our bags away. How dare you?
They got royalties, right? They're so cool. Nah. Who cares? Self-important people.
Very much
Losers. Just posers. Just, what do you call that? They're knockoff. They're just posers, which means they're just emos. Lamest of the lamest.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you.
Why is the look not blue?
You guys saw that billboard that the street artist did with Bill Maher, where they made it the NPC.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I thought they should replace the NPC with a poop emoji.
I think the NPC gets it across, but poop also works.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Poop.
I mean, I'm sure you could fit a poop emoji in there somewhere, but I like the NPC mask. It gets it across nicely, you know.
Well,
it also made him really butthurt. He saw it.
Yeah, he did. He got real butthurt. Makes him look like a bitch.
Sounds like Bill Maher.
Bill Maher, the bitchy guy. Bill.
People are really liking that was dope with the billboard.
I can give Bill Maher a mirror so he can look at himself.
Dino, Santa Raven says you have a crush on Bill Maher. Is this true?
I have no idea. I'm just saying I can give Bill Maher a mirror so he can look at himself.
So
He
you
probably
guys
thinks
heard
of
it here
himself as
first.
a handsome guy.
He's saying
Dinah,
yeah.
Dinah is madly in love with him.
Who?
We're starting new internet rumors this evening.
As always.
I'm not. I would never
Hey.
even be 1 million years to be.
I mean,
attracted.
let's face it. We need to have some more drama, right? Like in this place.
Well, first thing first,
Lacking
he have
drama.
to have a good hairline, which he doesn't. I am very attracted to hair.
Booster, you're out of the running.
Oh, she likes hair.
Underhanded kisses.
Yeah,
It's okay, Booster. I like bald guys.
that would
Not
never
really.
happen because I like hairline. So yeah.
Just shave your head completely. Be done with it.
It's
Shave your
gone.
head, wax it, and start blinding people with your hair, and just like
I
I'm
just
blinding people. Fear me.
Well, guys, Booster is not actually as bald as what people think.
Booster actually have hair. I don't know where it comes from.
Hope comes to the rescue.
But we just like to
My
make fun
white
of him
knight.
because
His hairline is fading away. We'll save it.
I am a white knight.
I mean, to be fair, it's about time she white knights for him. He's done it for her for so long. I mean, jeez.
Right? And I haven't
Do you
I
guys
have
know
not
I
had
have a
one
white knight
PB
army?
touch.
I have like an entire
It's
army
true.
of white knights, and I just
It's
tell
true.
them like, "Oh,
Yeah, of
guys,
course.
please come save me from the meanie heads on Twitter," and they all come and help me.
Yeah, but none
Hand
of us
on
got
head.
PP touches. We were all promised one PP touch each, and there has been no delivery on this deal. The White Knights Union is quite upset with you, Pope.
We're on strike now.
Yeah,
You know
the
that-
White Knight Union
How
will strike.
about I'll think about PP touches, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay, all right. Well, in the
That sounds-
meantime,
that
we'll just
sounds-
keep giving each other PP touches until
Okay.
you're ready.
Ooh.
Okay.
That sounds like a
We'll take one
that
for the
sounds like
team.
a show that's
2,
long
or
overdue.
3, or 4.
Now, are you drawing Donna Troy? Day of Sex?
I don't know. Am I?
Are you?
I don't know. Am I?
You are, aren't you?
Maybe.
Because it's Rebirth Donna Troy, right?
Perhaps.
You know, you guys just gave me an idea. A show that's long overdue. Mighty Morphin White Knight Rangers.
Ah!
Oh no!
You see a feminist with blue hair getting picked on Twitter. It's morphin time, and they all turn into fat neck beards with fedoras. White Knight Ranger.
Let me guess, they're all riding their little fat carts, trying to get over there as quick as they can. By the time they reach it, it's like the problem's been solved, and she's like, you know what? It wasn't as bad as it was. I'm sorry. They're like, we did it. Yes.
Time to pay. Time to pay the toll, lady. It's time to roll the hay with us.
Their morphers. Their morphers are iPhones that just logs them into Twitter.
And when the girl tells them that she doesn't need them, they get very angry at her and say, "You friend-zoned me."
How dare you!
How dare you! Well, they become from the nice guys, turn into the
I
Joker.
have BF.
I hope you get cancer and die.
I have a boyfriend.
Friend zoned.
No.
I know women can do bitches, but there are some
So then they
actual
become
creepy ass
jaded.
guys.
So then they become jaded and they become men's rights only activists.
The maninists.
MRAs.
That's what I'm growing out my beard for.
Right. And I've decided to become a voluntary incel.
Real quick, poke fire dating advice. When a woman sees you as creepy, she will never see you as anything else. So try not to creep her the fuck out. And you do that by giving her space and not being like a super duper weirdo and like obsessing about her. Because women do not like beta men. Unless that woman is a dominatrix like Dinah. Where Dinah loves beta men.
I am writing this down.
But, women like masculine men. So if you want to get a girlfriend and you're sitting here thinking, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why women aren't into me. Really, all you need to do, shave any unwanted body hair, like neck beards, or put effort into your appearance. Because when it boils down to it, you can find a woman
What
regardless.
about my chest hair?
Chest hair.
So-
women love chest hair.
Okay, what about my armpit hair?
Women like armpit
just so
hair.
we're
Women like
clear.
masculine men.
So just so we're clear, you're saying the Gillette ad is wrong.
You're turning into a woman if you use it.
Okay, what
Yeah.
about the recent Batman comic I showed you earlier?
Where Batman's begging for a kiss.
Yeah, he's like, please just kiss me, Catwoman, please.
You gotta be
You
kidding
Do you
me.
think a Catwoman was soaking in her panties from that?
Oh, why do they like? The whole
How
reason she's
tough
attracted
did
to
they
Batman
make
is
him?
because he's a masculine man, and the fact that they're
He
taking
doesn't
it away
care.
from him.
Well, it's
Absolutely
Tom
disgusting.
King writing Batman as himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Another
the same
cuck
problem
symbol.
with all these fan comics all these days.
Yeah, people self-inserting themselves.
But Batman is Batman. He's not half rich as Batman. He'll never be. And he's not half handsome as Batman. Not half buff as Batman. So he'll never get anything. Even he degraded Batman so much. Batman is still 100 billion year. I don't know how much.
How's your father? Women like guys that do have paternal like instincts, but
So,
they're
yes,
like,
beat your children.
but they don't like men that, because the sexiest thing for a woman is when a man is responsible. Like, yeah, when they're responsible, they act like men. That's super fucking sexy.
I Okay, I have been completely lied to. I thought the sexiest thing to a woman was the man's paycheck, but okay.
That's two.
Oh,
He has to have
if
that
you're
one.
if you're going for like a supermodel, yeah, that the paycheck is definitely gonna help. There's a reason why all those ugly men in Hollywood get like the hottest girls. But if you just want like a normal relationship where she'll care for you, what you really, really want is to become a masculine man. Try, because it's okay to have insecurities, but try to be
well,
respectful to her and to yourself.
just
And
Whoever's
saying,
breathing
even
into the
all
mic,
this
that sounds like
freaking feminists,
samurai.
I'm telling you, what's her name?
feminists
Heather
don't get men, so they don't know what they want.
Antones or what's that name? Anita Sarkeesian. If they
Mhm.
have a boyfriend, you know that it's gonna be a really attractive toxic masculinity man. They all they keep telling you, oh, you shouldn't like them. Go take the soy boys so that we can take the Slayers. But Slayer is not gonna pick that. They're not gonna
Anita
have that.
Sarkeesian has been turning men gay for a long ass time.
If a man think that thing like Soy Queen or Anita Sarkeesian is attractive, they probably check their eyes.
I love how you say that thing. It's not even human anymore. It's that thing.
Okay, the way she does her eyebrows, she legit looks like a supervillain.
She
looks like a Disney supervillain.
If she agreed to have a ball gag, I'd check her.
Okay. Pope, put it on my screen for a minute.
Is doing my job.
Okay, Adrian.
What did you do?
What is that? NPC? Life.
Oh, I love that. It's amazing. That was the greatest thing.
Dude, Lady Alchemy had the artist.
Nothing but.
Have you guys ever?
Lady Alchemy had the street artist that did this on her show just recently, like her latest show on YouTube. It was great. The interview.
Have you guys ever
really
noticed that he looks sort of like a turtle with hair?
Yes.
Like I shit you not, like he looks like a turtle that found hair gel.
Yes.
What is this stuff in this jar? It's all sticky and it makes hair stay together.
Ooh.
This could be useful.
Now, what are you drawing, Adrian?
You'll see if I can get it done in time.
All right, what are you? Is that okay? That's got to be Donna Troy. Come on, dude.
Maybe it's Conan the Barbarian.
I know you'll know.
Maybe.
Never know.
Maybe it's
Can you give me a
Red
hint?
Sonja.
May might get
The
boobs.
Barbarian.
Is it a Teen Titan?
Is it?
Stop trolling me! Dinah, are you drawing anything tonight?
Yeah, I'll show you later. I'm trying to finish my commission.
Ooh,
If
spicy.
you guys didn't notice, I have like the worst artist on my show because they'll be like, "Yeah, I'll show you later," and then they never show me.
I do show you. But you try to ruin my name. I'm not that bad.
No, I love you, Dinah.
Not that bad.
Now, Manny, what kind of monster thing is this?
What kind of monster thing? I'm just the colorist. Don't ask me. I just
It's a beautiful image.
Don't judge that work of art. That's a masterpiece.
This is my average fan. Not to mention, you made the visor look damn good, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that visor's looking awesome. You got that nice little shine effect on there. Beautiful.
It's coming together. It's getting there. It's getting there.
But this is the average follower of Booster Boy. So,
Oh, is
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Jeremy, yeah, I can send you one.
So you're saying if I follow Booster Boy, I look at that?
Yeah.
That's how you'll see yourself in the mirror, but the actual thing is far less appealing.
Oh yeah, you'll be crying most of the time. I'm not gonna lie.
Easy
It's,
payment.
yeah, the Booster Boy. Most of the time, I like to put on a big face saying we oil each other up and work out. Most of the time, we hug each other in the corner and cry.
Yeah, they don't actually use lube. What they're actually using is their tears.
Yeah.
I didn't know tears are
That's
lube.
what makes us shine. Yeah. Booster Boy, truth exposed. Live on air.
Booster Boys exposed.
Next on TMZ, is Booster Boy really running down there with lube, or is it the tears of his followers?
If you had
Adam
speech bubbles
explains.
on that image, it would just
Adam
be.
explains.
What?
I'm just reading what Dylan said.
I agree with that statement.
Yes. What are you drawing, Third?
Link. If he was green
Link.
and had green hair and wore purple.
So he's Link.
was completely
he's-
not Link.
Yeah, that sounds like Link to me. Absolutely, I can believe that.
It's Link if he had some very, very fucked up disease.
So,
You
there's one
turn
thing
green if you're normal, dang it.
that I've sort of noticed that I regret during this the first hour of the stream. We have not made fun of Manny that much.
Who would like to start?
Be doing that.
Manny,
he was in another stream. We already make fun of him and think that he's 70-something years old.
I haven't got to make fun of him yet.
Why would you
I
make
see.
fun of a cute little guy like that?
True.
Yes,
Manny, your age is intimidating.
Threw that skunk girl with Pepe Le Pew for you. That is so incredible.
That was Trusty Sidekick.
Trusty did that? I
Yeah.
love Trusty Sidekick.
That is
He's a mod in
so
my
good.
chat.
Damn.
It's so adorable. That
I
way.
may want Trusty Sidekick on my
That
stream
is amazing.
You
because
should get
he's a
him on.
Robin and I am a Starfire, and that already should kind of be like perfect connection there.
Hey, Manny, can you confirm who is more of a sexual deviant in this image?
The furry one.
The furry one.
That does not okay, all right.
That answered the question.
No, that's like
Am I
20
right?
questions. Okay, I'm gonna go Pepe Le Pew then. You think it'd be like
Well, Pepe looks like he's having a lot of fun.
he's finally happy. He got the girl.
He's very happy. Yes, sir.
Starfire actually has a cover with him.
Trusty's in the chat right now.
Is Trusty in the chat?
Yeah. Now, Ninja is drawing the absolute best kitty in all of history, Pope Cat.
Pope Cat.
It's true, Pope Cat is the best kitty.
We have given him the
And
real
most
name of
powerful,
Ish Kebab. So he is Ish Kebab the Pope Cat. Okay, who the heck is breathing? Stop that!
breathing, it's
You're not
annoying.
allowed to breathe.
Stop
You're
breathing.
Die.
Just die now.
That is like getting like Darth Vader level.
He's still
So,
here, just very quiet.
Have you looked up Ish Kebab on Urban Dictionary, love?
No,
Can we go over this?
Yes, we
I'm
did.
not looking up Ish Kebab on Urban Dictionary.
I could
I'm
I
just
could post some of
saying.
the definitions in the chat if you like.
All right, you can post some of the definitions. It's not going to change the cat's name because his name is Ish Kebab regardless. And
Alright,
look at
okay.
that! Look at that
Might
smug
change
little
my mind.
fucking cat! Like that is like the smuggest cat in history. It's like, yeah, I'm licking myself. What are you gonna do? Like this is just a
Ooh,
little cat.
baby.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in this chat. So you can read that out if you like, or you just leave it. It's up to you.
Can I read it?
You can read it.
When a female is double penetrated while standing up by two males belonging to a certain ethnic group that ends with an ish, i.e., Polish, Irish, etc. In most cases, the female is suspended in midair by the immense strength of the fully erect beep, acting as a scoop. Damn.
That's weird.
Isn't that pit roasting?
Yes.
Okay.
Also
No,
known
lose
as.
That's messed up.
Mhm.
I don't know which is worse. I know what pit roasting is.
What's that? Nobody wants to answer. I feel like I just asked everybody how babies are made, and everybody's just like, nobody wants to touch that one.
You don't want the truth about that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Oh
know.
my god,
about,
does Pope still think that they come from cranes?
No, I learned how to make babies when I was 17.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't feel bad. I learned the truth about that age because a girlfriend opened a book and showed me how it's supposed to be looking like.
My parents sort of told me that kissing would cause babies.
Yeah.
And I was dumb.
And you believe it's like I did. So I didn't want to eat the same thing my siblings are eating, especially my brother. I was thinking that will cause me pregnant from my brother.
Oh,
Well, they didn't teach you how they do it. They just showing a picture of a male and a female. This is a male, this is a female. How do we know how it's supposed to work?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh boy, this topic.
Well, hey guys, I got Jeremy, guys.
Jeremy?
Yeah. This is his first time on our stream. I think he's confused, but it's okay.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, we are talking about when we first how Popfire and me learn about how babies are made. The first time we are about 17, because our parents lied to us about usually probably kissing will cause babies, and also people somehow I just like, so that's why we watch movie when people start kissing and somehow they start taking off their clothes, and then my mom will start screaming and turning off the TV. If my dad don't turn off the TV or switch the channel fast enough, she'll grab the remote control and smash it on the floor.
My parents would like legit yank us because we could be on different couches, and I swear to God, my parents would get super speed, yank us off those couches, and like put their arms around our eyes and be like, "You can't see this." Does that happen to anybody else, or is that just a thing that happens to like young girls? Like your parents are so scared of you knowing about sex that they shelter you from it?
Yeah, I'm so confused about that for a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, you'll be surprised that I actually am married and have a baby now.
Yeah, it took you a little bit to figure out how that happened, though?
No, I learned it when I was 17, so yeah.
Good old trial and error.
Yeah, we always put Manny in his place, which is usually in the back of the line.
Oof.
Sure.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Sounds like you being oppressed by those evil white people.
Aha! You're drawing Thundercats! I found out. I noticed it just in time.
The proudness in your voice is ever surprising.
Now I just gotta figure out what the heck they affect the drawing.
You think that is funny? You know how?
It's Donna Troy. I think that's Donna Troy. Kat, who do you think he's drawing?
It's Donna Troy, can't you tell?
That is why a lot of teenage girls get pregnant, because their parents shelter them for so long that they don't know any better, and then they get manipulated or just stupid and sleep with guys.
Because the guys who just tell them, "Oh, you're just a more passionate hugging."
Oh, you just pull out. We just pull out and it works. No,
Mom, we didn't kiss. He just rammed me for 3 hours.
No, sheltering
We
your
didn't
children
kiss.
from sex. When your child gets to a certain age, you should have that conversation with them. You shouldn't have it when they're like 3 or 4. But when they are at a certain age, you do need to have that conversation with them. You need to explain how it works, because I can promise you, if we had parents that weren't so scared of sex and they would explain sex to them, we would have less teen pregnancies, and people would be more cautious with it, because again,
no, I don't want to get pregnant yet.
This is a weird segment to that. That's why you shouldn't spare your pet, because it's a great example of what it's like a great. Oh, why is the dog pregnant? Oh, you remember last time they were hugging each other really, really badly? Yeah, that.
I agree.
remember I see the dog doing that. The parents are just saying that, oh, they're playing. I was like, they play like that, okay. You know the dog.
New Star Production says butts.
How dare you, sir?
That was really uncalled for.
What about those that do not have the posterior? The gluteus maximus.
So Jeremy, what are you drawing? Because I know you just entered in here.
I don't know yet. It's probably going to be somebody like somebody big and muscular. That's what I'm kind of feeling right now.
Just don't draw another Boosty Boy, please. We don't need any more.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know what that is. So
Manny,
you can always do a
Man
booster
is
boy.
doing the booster.
We can always have more booster boys.
There's never booster boys. Come on.
Booster Boys is what happens when you give Booster a little bit of a fan base.
Yeah. I get like 2 people validating my madness, and this is what happens.
Nice.
We're surrounded.
Oh
by
no! Oh no!
Oh, and guys, we have hit that hour mark already, so we have a little less than an hour to go. Yeah, it's been going by pretty quick. Hey, Grimlock is back, and you didn't change your icon that Ninja worked very hard on, and he was really excited, and you hurt his feelings, right, Ninja? Yeah, Ninja says, "Oh yeah, you definitely."
He's
hurt
stunned
his
by
feelings."
this. He's stunned with how
He's
hurt
stunned
he is.
into silence.
I am
Oh,
in
no, I
the
was
middle
muted,
of a
sorry.
game.
It's all right.
Why are you in the middle of a gang? What's
I've
going on
grown
here?
cold.
I'm in the middle of a game.
My emotions have died.
You have literally got him. He can no longer feel sadness. He just feels nothing.
Nope.
And that's worse.
No, it isn't, because the next time he gets friend zoned, he'll thank me for not being able to feel it.
It'll hurt more because he won't be able to trust anybody, so he'll never get friend zoned. He'll sink into a depression, and then he'll never be able to trust even a cat.
Oh my god.
And then we're gonna
become
have cats everywhere.
This is truly tragic. This is so sad.
Did you just describe Tom King's life in like 30 seconds?
Yeah.
It's actually the inspiration
Oh,
for
women
that
are
story.
evil. No one wants to be my friend.
I'm
Guess
used
I
to
have
it.
to destroy everyone's life.
I thought that was every SJW's plan.
Oh
But
god,
that
are
was
you
like
actually
every
going on the
backstory. My friend is not. You're not my friend. Must destroy your life.
Booster? Are you actually going on the drawn and quartered?
If they invite me, yes.
Why wouldn't they invite you? You won fair and not so square, but you won.
It's rigged. And I didn't rig
How's
it,
it
but
rigged?
other people sure else did.
How was it rigged?
I swear,
I
last
don't
week
know.
when
I
we
think
did
one
that,
of my boosty boys just went around going, "Vote for this guy," and
Joshua.
it all happened.
Not
And
rigged.
it happened.
Yeah, not necessarily rigged then.
That's
You
pretty
just
rigged.
vote for you.
But you know,
yeah,
but
just
hey,
stuff in the ballot box with booster names.
oh shit, Pablo's in the chat. I
I mean,
gotta
it's
go.
not like they're illegal or anything.
Oh shit.
It's just like, oh, you can hear Mark Waite's voice
Here,
right
so
there.
He,
Fix
so
this
he
now.
can't remove you. You can have a mod, okay? You can be mod.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'll go if they invite me. Because enough people want me to go.
You should the entire time talk about Starfire and only Starfire.
No, that's a terrible idea.
That's a beautiful idea.
No.
That's pretty bad.
Just tell
would
them
not
why
want to throw
Starfire
him
is best the entire time.
Yeah. Every time they ask a question,
No,
just go,
Starfire
Starfire
is so
Starfire best.
Starfire's life. Starfire's life.
Starfire won like 4.
Hopefire, like in a private chat, she can tell you everything you need
I
to
can
say.
feed you lines.
She'll feed you the lines.
Booster,
Yeah,
tell them
that's-
Starfire's real name. Booster, tell them when Starfire was created. The entire time.
No.
And he just does it in that monotone voice. Starfire's real name is Bob.
Corey
Wait,
Enter.
not
She
Bob.
was created on. She's from Tamaran. She was created in 1980. 82?
80s, 1980.
It's Tangerine? I thought it was Tangerine.
I'm a fucking fake geek girl. Ah.
So, what is everybody's favorite character?
My bones.
I would like to go first.
If you don't answer it right, you're getting kicked out.
Favorite character of what?
Comics.
Ever?
Of all time.
Let's go
real.
since we got a booster goal and a Starfire fan in here. Let's go with DC.
It's funny. It's funny because Booster Gold isn't actually my favorite character. He's up there, but he's not my favorite. He's just the guy who matches my personality the most out of my favorites, like Batman and Daredevil.
Yeah,
a thief and an egotistic, maniacal maniac.
Honestly,
I may have
Batman's
wanted.
probably my favorite character, probably from DC.
I may have wanted to draw some of my friends, but I didn't think it was appropriate to draw them as they were in real life. So what I did was I asked them what character they liked the most and would like to represent them. And Booster was Booster, and after that, he's always been Booster.
I just became Booster. I just kept telling them, guys, you can just call me James. And they're like, so Booster, how are you doing? Oh, fine, I'm Booster.
I mean, I've only called you James about 20 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All in the same night. Oh my.
And, he just became.
We're gonna get in so much trouble for this.
Well, I got real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I support you, Booster.
Thanks, man.
Somebody needs to.
Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, Batman has my favorite stories of all time, but I think Daredevil has more consistently great stories. That's how I feel about him. Those two, and then Booster Gold just has a lot of fun stories. Like he is so much fun in 52, and his solo series written by Jeff Johns is magical.
Magic.
I have the first appearance
I actually
of
picked
Booster
Mr.
Gold.
Miracle for my cons and stuff only because at the time that I started in the DC, I was reading Mr. Jack Kirby, and I really liked the character then. And I was reading the Tom.
He's
King
Mr. Miracle because he can escape really well because no one can fucking hear him. I'm sorry.
And but no, he's not really my favorite character. I haven't read a whole lot with him. He's one of my favorites. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one.
Would have picked a different icon character, a different character. It probably would have been Batman.
You don't need a Batman. We already have we already have a Nightwing and a Robin.
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond is
That's not a bad choice.
Yeah, we all have certain characters that we use for icons, and we create stickers, and with the stickers we do make icons. I mean, you guys can go to my Twitter and actually see the latest sticker, which is Popecat Dextar, and he is based off of one of our teammates from Comic Sans Fundraiser. So that was really cool. And Day of Sex, do you have anything you want to say about that Popecat? Because I know you.
Now it sounds like they have sex.
Yes, because he was the one that
Swear to
colored
God,
it.
you just said they have sex.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
That's how you say
They
his
have
name
sex.
is Day of Sex.
Yes.
Day of Six.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, I'll be right
I'm trying not to get out of the line work. Jeez. I nearly got an ulcer in my.
Deus Ex?
What's that?
I don't know. She asked you a question.
I didn't hear either one of you.
Tough luck.
Pete?
She said, "What's your favorite character?" I think.
From DC?
In general, I think.
I'd say Batman Beyond, really. Terry McGinnis was the best.
I actually like the Batman Beyond books that I've read. I haven't read them all, but
How was it
think they're
on
pretty good.
Rebirth? Because I thought it was a bit weak at first. The ones I was reading, it was the one based on our Future's End. Have they gotten past all that Future's End crap yet?
I don't know. I haven't read it in a while. That's I'm saying the ones that I have read, I've liked.
What are we talking about?
Batman
She
Beyond.
starts these conversations, leaves, and comes back. What are we talking about?
I had to go open the door. I'm sorry. Yeah, because of the people that I've met, I've actually started reading characters outside of Teen Titans. I never would have read Mr. Miracle before if I hadn't been. Huh?
I said you.
You were cutting out a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have read Mr. Miracle or Booster Gold or even, well, no, I read Ghost Rider beforehand. But if it weren't for the people in our Discord and group, I definitely wouldn't have checked out characters outside of the Titans. And I really do appreciate sort of getting to know some of these characters and really kind of falling in love with them, because I never realized that characters like Mr. Miracle or Booster Gold were ones that I would actually be interested in reading. And I really do appreciate that, because DC is my life, and I'm glad that I've met some other people that have a passion for characters, and it's really cool, because sometimes I feel I'm kind of weird, because I always read all these Starfire stuff. I always do all this I always pick up books with her in it, and I just thought I was weird for liking one particular character, and I'm glad that other people also have some characters that they enjoy picking up as well.
Oh, Manny, that's one of my absolute favorite Booster Gold covers. I actually had that Showcase Booster Gold. I have that on my shelf.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good one.
Is that one that I picked up for you?
I don't know. It might have been a single issue one, but Showcase Booster Gold is like the first 25 issues of this run from the 80s.
I found that cover for him. I found the original cover with that pose.
Awesome. This is a sexy pose. Look at him. Look at this. Look at this man.
Withheld, rather not say.
Alpha man right there.
How can you deny him?
Put her there. Any Blue Beetle fans out there? I'm pretty sure most of us like Blue Beetle. I actually have a Blue Beetle Funko Pop on my desk.
Blue Beetle.
So next time I do a Young Justice one, definitely keep an eye out for that. You know what? I'll just take a picture of my desk, and you guys can have fun on Twitter finding everything that I have on there.
You know what?
So I will do that
like
after stream.
both incarnations of Blue Beetle.
Both.
The
There are
Ted Ford
3 of
one
them.
and the Jaime Reyes one. I think they're neat. I kind of like both of them.
There are 3 of them. There was also Dan Garrett, but no one gives a shit about Dan Garrett. So
I like the new Blue. I like Jaime better when they kind of write him off as his own character.
He actually has a really great run after Infinite Crisis. His 2006 run, written by Keith Giffen, is fantastic. So I say don't write him off as a So don't write him off as just a bad politically correct stand-in for another character. Replacement for another character. He is Jaime Reyes is a great character.
When he was first introduced, he was amazing. Then they started writing him off to where he was where every other word was in Spanish, and I live in Texas, so I know a lot of Mexican people. I mean, I've worked at a Mexican restaurant for years when I was 13 to 18.
You just doxed yourself.
I just doxed myself.
I know Mexicans. I love them. Okay.
No, I'm actually an honorary Mexican, by the way, because I worked. My boss was actually from Mexico, and he labeled me an honorary Mexican because I worked really hard. But for the most part, when you are yes, you do speak Spanish to an extent, but it felt like they were doing way overboard, and you doing it to just remind you that he was Hispanic instead of making it part of his character. And now it's the only part of his character in certain runs that I've read with him.
Well, that's all that matters is he's Hispanic. Look.
Yeah, see,
Spanish character.
he's got a lot more to him than the Hispanic guy. It gets pretty annoying when he's just kind of running off like that, right?
It's kind of like, oh yeah, we have a. It's kind of like, oh, we have a Chinese character. His name is Long Duck Dong.
I I feel so hurt right now. Like that's one thing I just
That was just uncalled for. I mean, like, oh man, she's been called all sorts of things, but Canadian, that's got to be the rudest.
that's just mean.
Aren't the Canadians like the nicest people?
Ew.
Canadian.
When you
Not in Quebec. That's for sure.
What is it?
Well,
What is
everyone's
it?
nice
Every
to
time,
people at my place. So.
What's the most Canadian thing you can say?
Sorry.
Suri?
Soy.
A boot.
A.
Suri about that.
I
Hockey.
mean, the bad thing is
Canadian.
no one in Canada actually pronounces their U's or O's or anything like that.
Jamie instead of Jaime. Boot. I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm South Park.
I'm not your buddy,
I'm not
pal.
your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, dude. I don't.
wait.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god.
Damn South Park.
Canadian though. Asuki. Is that how you say her name?
Asuka.
Asuka.
I believe that's from an anime, so it is
Yeah,
Asuka lang me sorry.
Yeah.
I think I
That's
remember.
Soccer.
She's the face of what tsundere is.
Yeah, isn't it from Evangelion? Did I pronounce that right?
Evangelion.
She's from the anime that has the poster boy of the most effeminate boy I've ever
Oh
seen.
my
He's not
gosh.
feminine. He's like the worst
He is.
incel ever.
Biggest bitch I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He also is
exactly.
a wanker. He's always
What?
wanking.
My dad hates me.
Only in the
My
movie.
mom hates me. Oscar hates me.
He just always fapping. Get it?
I wonder everybody hates.
It's so disgusting.
I hate.
The angels like me, but they want everyone in the human race to die, and I agree.
Well, you know, the thing was they were deconstructing the hero. Right? If you watch like big giant robot shows from like the 70s and 60s and all that, the main hero was like a big bad boy and kind of like overly masculine in some people's eyes, you know. So when they were writing that, he was trying to do something different, so he made Shinji a bitch, basically.
I mean, that's fine. I
But
can
now
be
all
like,
the
Complete
characters
opposite
kind
of
of like
actual
that.
hero.
like there are situations where he doesn't
Howdy,
be a bitch, but he's a bitch.
It's like thanks to
remind you because
Shinji,
you're
now
funny.
there's so many Shinji out there, so many incels.
That's the thing, it ruined a lot of anime for a while because everybody tried copying that
Well, that's what
stuff.
happens if something really.
Evangelion itself isn't that bad, but the copy just hurt things.
I mean,
Because-
Well,
what's
I
that
mean,
other one recently? Sword Online. That guy, the
Sword Art
main
Online?
character, reminds me of that as well.
Sword Art?
Oh my god.
Sword Online, the main
No.
character is such a loser.
Okay, it's bad when your anime is made better by an abridged series. Like the plot actually makes a lot more sense when an abridged series takes over for you.
Yeah,
Character's not really weak in Sword Art. He's
yeah, he's actually like Jesus in that. in
They
that.
make him OP, but in the same time, in real life, he's a biggest loser, just like Shinji. He's a freaking loser. He doesn't really do anything in real life. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So this the thing is they're doing in Japan. It's like, oh, then we're gonna make all the main guy become like you, so you will like him because he's like you, a loser, a shut-in who have no friends, no accomplishments, no girlfriend. Like, that's not how characters were like in the old days. So
he has a girlfriend.
it's just like,
Can't
okay,
turn
you're
back.
never gonna get a girl if you act like him.
Well, that's the complete opposite of what they're trying to say. They're trying to say you can get a girl if you act like him, which is a lie.
We were just talking about this. Ladies like masculine.
Okay, guys, this is what I am going to do. I'm going to take a picture of my desk. I will put it on Twitter in about 15 minutes.
It's called
And-
Starfire Scavenger. Find everything.
If the first person that can name every character that is on my desk, I will buy them a bust commission from Ninja. Does that sound fair?
Sure.
Or you know what? Either Ninja or Manny, I'll let you guys pick.
Able Parsons, you're correct. Appleseed is better.
But I will let.
Sorry.
So you guys gotta pay attention because I'll tell you guys when I post the picture up. But you have to name off every character on the desk, and the first one that does that, I will buy a commission for them. A bust from any. Any of you artists here okay with me hiring you for a commission bust?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I'll let
Very
you pick whichever artist you want. Please don't pick Booster.
Oh, what?
Hey, it wasn't me that got called out.
I'm really cheap.
Well,
though.
you said artists right in the beginning, so.
Yeah, and I am
Eric
the fan
Ninotowski.
champ.
Eric Nino
Yeah.
is a little too expensive for this contest, though. Cause I love him to death, but he's one of those guys that I have to save up to get something from. So, can't do Eric, but any artist on this panel, I will commission them to do a bust. Okay.
And I'll tell you what.
Here's,
I'll tell
you know what? If you guys can wait a few minutes, I won't even do it on Twitter. I'll do it on my video. I'm just not gonna tell you guys, so you gotta wait and see. How does that sound? And this will be our little celebratory 200 mark. So share it out if you can. Share it out. Let's try and get 30 people in here, and then we'll see if we can do it off of that. But if you can name every character on my desk, and I got a lot of characters on my desk, guys. So if you can name every character, the first one that does will get a commission from any artist on this panel.
Speaking of giveaways, I got my Gary Shipman book.
Ooh,
awesome.
Yes, his drawing in it is amazing.
Yes, you're getting something else from him.
Yeah, he's one of the best artists around.
Yes.
Okay, I'm never gonna draw something that big again.
Dude, the crazy thing is he just did it straight. I can't get over he did a pen drawing immaculately perfect. No pencils.
Cool.
Amazing. That's why you call professionals.
Gary, I have so many original pieces by Gary. It is just amazing because he's just one of those guys that's just so. He's just so lovely.
Isn't that lovely?
He sent it in a very it was a very secure package, but then it was also gift wrapped like it was Christmas.
Oh wow, that's really cute.
Every time I get a package from Gary, I talk about him making my mortal enemy for Pokefire duct tape. Because he puts so much freaking tape on his stuff, and it makes me so angry.
He put so much tape on it. It was crazy.
And I'm always like, how do I open this?
He just wanted to make sure the package got there safely and securely.
Yeah.
How can y'all hate on that?
I'll be right back.
Okay, unbelievable. Poor Gary.
Yeah, no, I totally he's totally one of my favorite artists, but oh my god, he makes me hate tape.
Some people love tape, maybe that's why.
Yeah, there's a massive joke that he loves tape.
Whose dog is that? That Chihuahua?
Mine. Doesn't want quiet.
Had to run and catch my nose.
Okay, I normally say when his coloring is done, that booster gold. No,
It's beautiful.
no,
It's a beautiful image.
See, what you should do is have the booster boys tearing his shirt off.
I want to see more. I want to see more collaborations between Manny and Booster.
Oh, there's more to come.
There's more to come. We do have an exclusive deal.
Yep, we do.
I am paying him and showing up on his streams.
That's
how I pay him.
the other way around.
Is this going to be your new avatar booster?
It better
Well,
not
could be
be.
for
I
a
paid
while.
good money. I paid good money for the one you have now.
True. I love my sashiki though. Oh. Hey, it wouldn't hurt to cycle through every now and then.
Yeah, you can
If
switch
I keep-
them up. You're allowed.
If I just keep getting like avatars, it might confuse people though. But as long as I still have a booster theme, she'll be right.
Because nobody really uses the booster theme anyway.
Exactly, it's my one. It's like my thing.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I picked booster. Like, do I want to be XX69 Batman X? Like, I don't. Why would I be that when I can just be booster?
Exactly.
There's
Nobody
more
wanted it, and
personality
you're
there.
golden
as well.
now.
That's true. No, not like that. Oh gosh.
Oh, by the
Never
way,
gonna
I'm
cross me
drawing
so
Mongol. If anybody noticed.
Nice.
Ooh.
Why? Why
Uh,
am I so unlucky?
He's Mongol is one of my absolute favorite Superman stories. I've talked about quite a few times, but For the Man Who Has Everything is one of the best stories. Definitely Superman. It is Superman Annual issue 11. One of the absolute best.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. It's kind of
I would
dark.
say whatever happened
Let me try. I'm actually gonna try that again because it kind of bugs me.
with that
Way too dark.
is another really good one.
Yeah. Oh, that is a lot of characters. Sure, I shouldn't say like 10 characters or something. Nah, then everyone will get it. You just said
Yeah, because then they just have to name off the Teen Titans, so it wouldn't be too hard. We're gonna have people like. Yeah, if you guys could share this out real quick. I know some people probably don't want to kind of make sure they have better odds, but if you guys can share this out and help us get to 30 views right now, we can
we're doing pretty well for watches.
we are, aren't we?
Mm.
It's because they want us to make fun of Manny.
I thought it was the first time me.
Just a bunch of
Maybe.
Rick Piper stock accounts.
Oh my god, there is a pupper on screen. And a
what?
Punisher shirt. A pupper.
A puppy.
Puppy. Puppy. Oh, she's a very good girl. Oh, yes.
What,
Oh
you
my
have a puppy? I didn't know that.
Yeah, on the hangout. Look at that doggy.
Oh, okay. I'm not in. Okay, where am I?
Is it wave
Oh, that's so cute. Is that Chihuahua?
I want to get a kiss from the Chihuahua. Oh my god.
Ew.
It's a
Get
good
a
doggy.
big kiss.
This is how Manny gets people. Brings
Yeah.
out the dog.
Puppy.
I get the sympathy with the dog.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Manny's cheating to get views right now.
Puppa means boobs in Norwegian, so Puppa is universally awesome.
How did you find this out?
The chat. McCrank just said, and he's
Oh,
Norwegian,
I
so I
didn't
take his
see
word
that.
for it.
I see that. I'll take
All
his
right.
word for it.
My Facebook is acting up.
Well, I'm stumped on the very far left one, so
Very
I
far
can
left
name.
one?
Yeah, I can name most of it. Oh, is that Cassandra Cain?
Very far left one. Huh?
Probably far right.
All right, guys.
Wow, that's a lot of characters there.
Alright.
Yep. You know what we'll do? If you can name.
Oh, puppy.
If you guys can name 30 characters off this desk.
kill it.
No, try. We'll go with whoever can name the most. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, they need
Kill
to name
it.
all of them.
Kill it.
Very aggressive dog you got over there, dude.
Just normal play.
She
That's
play
Wayne. She loves this.
You got one. Yeah, there's some Starfires on there.
All those pop figures look the same to me.
Oh, do they?
No.
Okay, so I'll tell you one thing about Funko Pops.
No
At least they're affordable because action figures have become so expensive.
You just
But the
gotta wait for
quality,
them to
though.
go in the discount section.
Just gotta
Go to
find-
Kmart and they'll hit up the discount section.
I don't think we have
I
an
don't
actual.
like
Well, I can buy.
quality of new action figures.
Or you get them on clearance. Like I got not yesterday, but I got on Wednesday. This figure for like $5. This is like a $20 figure. I got it for like $5.
Oh, that's Macho Man, ain't it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Macho
'Cause I can't ever
hell
find
yeah,
action
that's
figures
awesome.
on sale.
GameStop, they had like a.
I'm not
going
gonna
to
name any of the
half
characters
off.
that are on there because I don't want to give anybody a head. But I see you
Well,
got
I'll
some cool.
I'll help you guys out. The characters on the left is
No,
Raven
don't help
and
anybody. No,
Wildcat.
no. Don't help them.
Because
Don't help them.
Wildcat is Raven, Starfire, Mr.
Are you gonna
Miracle,
get a commission
Ghost
for
Rider.
yourself, Ninja?
Ghost Rider. I actually don't have a Ghost Rider on my desk, Joshua. Beast Boy, Deathstroke, Doctor Doom, Wasp, Nightwing, Robin,
I should change my icon back just for that insult.
Spider.
Why do you
I
have
have
a
a Storm.
Canadian guy?
We have a guy in our chat that we call Captain Canada.
Oh, okay.
Captain Canuck.
Captain Canuck, yes. Deathstroke, Terror, Raven, Kid Flash, Hawkeye, and Punisher. Yes, there are a few Ravens on my desk as well. Kid Flash
See a
is on
Beta
there,
Ray
yes.
Bill.
We do have a Beta Ray Bill, yes.
One of my favorite characters.
I have some Fortnite characters on there, actually.
Does that represent
See, this is gonna cause
Thundara?
trouble. Nobody's gonna know who they are.
Yes, Beta Ray Bill is Thundaro.
You got
Crypto, if you can name off all the characters on my desk, you can win. Starfire? Wasp? Do I have a Wasp on here? I do not have a Wasp on my desk. Oh, I do have a Wasp. Never mind. I don't even know what I have on my desk. Raven, Moon Knight, Robin, another Raven, yes. Spider-Man. I do have Spider-Man on my desk. Lady Death, Raven. I do have another Raven. Mr. Miracle.
Yes.
Genji. Are you just gonna keep naming off Raven, Santa Raven?
Do you have a Starfire on your desk?
I have several Starfires on my desk. I have 4 of them.
Nice.
Oh, Crypto has a good point right here in the chat. It says the only
5.
character on there that actually matters is Starfire.
He's right. He's completely right there.
I can't disagree with him.
Leo or Donnie.
I want to give some shout outs to my Revengers team in the chat too.
Yeah, you got a little
Mecha
brown in your
Studios,
nose there.
Neostar.
I do have Terra on my
Revengers
desk.
Forever.
Yes. All right. Come on,
Wait,
guys.
wait.
Don't let Santa Raven win.
I'm almost there. Give it a minute.
Okay.
How is Booster in this challenge?
I don't know.
What? Don't I get a chance?
I mean, yeah, you can enter if you want.
I'm pretty sure me and Ninja could name every single one of the stuff on there.
Sure.
Well, if you want to go ahead and name them, go for it.
No, I'm not
I
gonna
think
do that.
that's well. No, then again, no. Let me rephrase that because if she's got Fortnite characters or Overwatch characters, I'm gonna be like, I don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, that's the only ones we won't get. Though.
I'm really sad nobody noticed my little dragon dude. Nobody has seen him yet.
Well, you know, there's a lot of characters on there. You know, is that a high def picture?
It's pretty good quality.
No, I'm only messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I have
to look real close. I'll have to look at it on Twitter.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know the Fortnite names. I only got them because there's this one called Raven, and I think it's really funny that Raven, because I got it sort of like to be like, look, Raven doesn't even have an original name, and I thought they were adorable.
Spyro on there?
No, I don't have a Spyro. It's Lockheed. Kitty Pride's.
Lockheed.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that.
Spyro's a ripoff of Lockheed then.
Okay, I got 42.
You have 42? Oh, holy crap, 42.
Holy crap, you got so many things on your table.
I'll tell you what, if I'll give Pope Fire a discount for the commission.
32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47.
Dragon dude, Raven.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to try to name all of them off in the chat, that's fine. I don't care. Help the chat off. How many ravens has a demon father? Surprisingly, it is pretty common.
12.
12, yes. There's a lot of ravens.
Yeah.
And they all suck.
And they all
Yeah.
suck, yes.
All of them.
Oh, James, look at your little Link Beast boy. That's so cute. He's so cute.
Oh my god.
No,
Yeah,
look at
Manny,
him, he's so cute.
Manny, is that all done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was looking beautiful. Yeah, Pope, if, we should see my man Manny's image that he's finished off.
Oh no.
I think you should give that a good. I think you should give that a good sharing.
Hey, Puso.
Puso's
Thanks
here.
for stopping by.
Hey, Boost Studio, hello there.
Hi, Puso.
Hello, Pusa Studios.
Pusa.
All right, guys, we are getting really, really close to our ending here.
Oh,
So we have about 20 minutes left.
And you didn't give Pusa Studios a wrench? What is wrong with you?
Hey, he didn't give me a bloody wrench. And I was trying pretty hard. I got flooded by the blue people.
Where'd he go? I swear. Oh, he was right here. What the? I almost put him in a timeout on accident.
Oh!
It's by accident.
I accident.
Not on.
Oh boy, Jeremy, that looks really good.
Thank you.
Hey, could you send that to me, Manny? I love it.
Oh, you
It-
know,
it needs to be on Twitter.
and you know, I was actually taping the whole time that I was doing it. So it will become a video.
Oh god.
Beautiful.
Because that's what we needed.
Will it have
more
will it
booster?
have
Yes.
epic music?
Okay, so I have never watched the original Thundercats.
What?
I did watch He-Man, but Thundercats.
It's well before our time.
I will give you a pass for watching He-Man over Thundercats. So I'm a He-Man
Okay,
fan.
so when I was
not watching Thundercats because she's young.
See, when I watched He-Man, it was because it was the only thing that came on at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm a morning person. So when I was younger, I would watch He-Man, and I never understood it because they would always play the episodes out of order. But but I did like the art style, even though they used like a lot of recycled stuff. But I never watched Thundercats. Like I watched I believe it was a 2009.
11.
Wasn't it 11? Okay, 2011. I did watch the 2011 series, and I thought that was like the best animation. I was like, this looks amazing. And I did like that series, and I was really sad that it got canceled that quickly.
Another good show that got canceled.
I'm
Cartoon
gonna,
Network.
freaking toy sales.
Hop off here real quick. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna
Alright.
like
Get
step
out of here.
real
I never loved you.
quick. All right.
Well, they just had their anniversary this week, so that's why I did it.
I love their designs.
This is bad.
Alright, Dinah, what does yours look like?
Mine, I'm just, oh gosh, totally ruined. Totally ruined.
I tweeted it out for you, Pope.
All over again. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got a
So who
homeless
won the
liberal in the
contest?
chat.
Was it Pope Raven? Did Pope Raven have the most, or was it Booster? Did Booster even type his out?
I showed it to you on Facebook chat. You should see it. I had 42 though.
Okay.
I'll show you. I'll show you. But it's really
I don't want to give other people.
See?
I don't want to give other people the answers. What do we have
Alright.
here?
It looks like Booster has won because he pretty much named everybody but the he even put in like which version is it?
Oh dear lord.
Alright, here is Booster's
Wow.
list, guys.
Okay, I'm back.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Okay, so you were mentioning the He-Man cartoon show,
Yes.
Not good.
Pope Fire, right?
Yes, I watched that one, but I didn't understand it.
Okay.
Because they played the episodes like so out of order.
Oh yeah, you don't need to watch them in order. They weren't really released in order like that.
They're not.
Well, they did. Well, what they did
order-based.
was like there was this weird version where Skeletor had eyes.
Oh, the New Adventures of He-Man.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
those
that
ones
one's
you
terrible.
those ones you do need to watch in order.
Yeah, because I watched some where he didn't have eyes, and then some where he did have eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was
forget how
very
young you
confusing.
So the New Adventure stuff that was released by a different
Yeah,
production company.
that was Deke.
Right.
Yep, and then the original one was Filmation, which I thought you were referencing before. So like I said, I'm a fan of He-Man, so I've got let's see. I have original animation cells from that show.
Nice.
Oh snap!
Oh, that's
Real?
cool.
All right, Booster. Well, you didn't even enter, Abe. It can't be rigged. You didn't enter.
It's rigged again. Rigged. Booster
Oh,
rigged
he
everything.
did enter. He did enter. Real quick, I'll name them off very quick so we can kind of get everything out of the way.
Was it correct about the one on the far left? Was it Cassandra Cain?
The far left.
Yeah, I keep saying that the Funko Pop on the very far left, the one on all black and the hood.
Black Cat.
No, that's Raven.
Oh, that's
From
also
Fortnite.
Raven?
Yeah. So it is Wasp, Beast Boy, Cyborg, Robin, Terra, Deathstroke, Raven, Batman, Spider-Man, Wildcat, Starfire, Arsenal, Spider-Man from the video games, Storm, Moon Knight, Miles Spider-Man, Diva, Beta Ray Bill, Blue Beetle, Mercy, Lockheed, Death, Guardian, the pink person from Fortnite, Genji, Spider-Man Noir, Raven, Supergirl, Starfire, Punisher, Starfire, Raven, Robin, Doctor Doom, Kid Flash, Genji, a whole bunch of Fortnite people I don't know the name of, Starfire, Hawkeye, Booster,
Bombshell
Spawn,
Starfire.
Bombshell Starfire, yes. Spawn, All-Star Superman, and Mr. Miracle. And then you guys couldn't see them, but I actually have a Scarlet Spider that hangs on the end of my desk as if he's on a spider web. So
Nice.
yes, so I'm actually a pretty big Scarlet Spider fan. He is one of my
Scarlet Spider-Man
favorite
is the
characters
He's
to
the
read
best
at
Spider-Man.
Marvel. He's got the best costume. He just looks so adorable. Like he looks like he's trying to be so tough, and then you look at the mask and you're like, he just looks like a cutie pie. Right, Fox, the list stuff. Oh, channels. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really read a lot of Marvel except I used to read some X-Men, and then I read some of the Spider-Man books for the simple fact that I think everybody should read some Spider-Man.
Well,
but
if you want to be a responsible hero, then you need to read Spider-Man.
You need to read Spider-Man. Well,
You want to learn the lesson of responsibility.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
but most of the stuff
You
on
want
my
to be friendly
desk,
to everybody. Be a good person. You just want to be a generally all-around good person. You read Starfire and you read Spider-Man.
most of the
More comic book creators like Spider-Man.
most of the stuff on my desk represents people in my life that I hold very dearly, because I do like to hold stuff that reminds me of them. So some of this stuff is really important to me, and it means a lot to me because it reminds me of people that I have either looked up to or I consider almost family. So that's why I sort of hoard stuff on my desk, and it's as a constant reminder that I do have friends and family that I love very, very dearly. So, yeah.
Wait, you know, how
wholesome
many
stream.
boosters did you say you had on there?
Well, I have one. I actually have two Funko Pop boosters. Booster kind of has very expensive action figures that I can never find, but I do actually have a keychain of Booster on my keys. And then I have a lot of Keister. I do have a lot of
Keister
Booster
go.
fan
Yeah,
art.
she's got a booster keister.
Yes.
Conquistador.
But some of this, sometimes I can't always find certain people, so I always go for the next best thing. Like when I couldn't find a ghostwriter, so I asked him, who's your favorite character outside of that, and he said Storm. So I have a little Storm on my desk. I have, well, the Blue Beetle is also for booster, so I guess I have 2 boosters on my desk.
They're a pair that should always be together.
Yep. And then some of that stuff I have on there just because I like those characters, like Genji and like Mercy. The Fortnite stuff is just there because I found a whole bunch of Fortnite stuff for super cheap and I thought it was adorable to look at. So I am a hoarder and I'm okay with that.
She's gonna appear on one of those TLC shows, and it's gonna be her garage full of Funko Pops, and like, we have to throw this away. No, this reminds me of Booster. You have 8 of them. It reminds me of Booster when he did this.
A house I used to deliver papers to when I was in high school ended up on Hoarders.
Really?
Oh, for real?
It surprised me because they never picked up their papers. They always sat on the freaking stoop forever. But they were on Hoarders. They had like a ton of cats, which didn't surprise me also because there was a lot of cats around the place.
Oh shit! I saw one of those Hoarders episode where the crazy cat lady, if her cats died, she'd like leave them in the freezer. It was weird, man. It was really depressing.
Why?
Because Hoarders
They
are
will
strange
never
people.
leave. They will never leave.
They are.
They're
Wow,
not
we just
normal
bury our dead
people.
pets in the backyard. Like normal people.
Yeah.
They're
On the
not.
woods buried.
We had bunnies that decided our backyard was like the perfect place to have their babies. And what they do is they bury stuff underground and then they have their babies. Well, we couldn't find them one day because we didn't know that it was a pregnant bunny. We should have known. But we were setting up a little keep for them because we were gonna turn them into pets because that we had been feeding them. They'd really grown attached to us. Our neighbors have cats.
Oh my gosh. So
Meow,
they
meow, 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 meow.
We ended up with about 8 dead baby bunnies. And we didn't know about them until we saw about 4 cats in our backyard carrying around those little bunnies. And we had one little bunny survive. And after that, he was our pet bunny until he died. And he was a good little bunny. We called him Lucky.
You gotta,
Well, that's
sit there
ironic.
and wonder what he was thinking. Like he was just like that that Vietnam bunny. It's just like I've seen some things, man. My entire family was eaten by a cat. She came down the hole.
That's funny you said Vietnam War Bunny because there's actually a manga where they do it's Apocalypse Now, like a version of Apocalypse Now, but it's all bunnies. It's like about Vietnam. Bunnies fighting in Vietnam. That's why when there's stuff showed up, I was like, oh, he was totally inspired. I can't remember the name of the manga, but
I could probably make
I
a
think there's
custom
fighting cats too.
because I used to actually make and sell Funko Pops. The only problem was people wanted to pay you like $5 or $10 for your effort. And Funko Pops, when you make them look really professional to the point where they think it's just like an alternate like Funko Pop, those take time, and $5 and $10 isn't gonna cut it. And I was spending weeks on projects on Pops, and I did it mostly as a stress relief, but it really sucked because people would because there were some people that would commission me to do it, and they paid me a decent amount. And I don't really care too much about money, but if it feels almost insulting when they're like, how much for this one, and you sit there and they're like, I'll give you like $5 or $10 for it, and you're like, you just said like this was like, you just told me that this was like a chase and it looked like an actual Funko Pop, and then you kind of insult me by being like, I only want to give you like $5 for it, and it wasn't like the Funko Pops by themselves are worth at least 8. So it's
at
kind of
least
an
pay for the
insult.
materials. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta be able to pay for the materials. That's not right to go and expect someone to
No, there are
buy
a
it.
lot of people
Have
out
that
there
cheap.
insulting artists out there. So I'm just like, you can't pay the price, then get out. If you want to do, you think that what I'm doing is just worth $10, how about I pay you that, you do me the same quality.
Yeah, I mean, I've made some custom ones. I made an unmasked Nightwing. I have done some Spider-Man ones for people. Like I did some armored Spider-Mans, but they're not something I enjoyed doing as much, just because they were a lot of time, and Funko Pops really aren't fun to paint. they really, really are not fun to paint, especially when you want them
I
to look
imagine they're
like
a
a Funko.
pain.
Well, you have to kind of strip them of the paint, and depending on if you are just repainting them or sort of making them into your own thing. Because what I would do was I would replace the heads. You'd end up having to buy 2 Funko Pops and switch the heads out and then paint them, and they just weren't. It's just not worth it when you're having to switch the heads out and replace parts on it, because if you did a Spider-Man, you're messing with a bubble head, and you have to take the bubble head off and then replace the spring on it. It just wasn't worth it when people are like, I'll give you $5 for it, and you're like, no.
$5. I always tell people that I pay you. You do me the same thing. I pay you if you can do me something. I'll pay you the same amount. Yes.
And I actually, and I'm not saying this because they look super bad, because I actually made some that looked like actual Funko Pops, if not better. Let me see if I can find some real quick to show you guys. What are you laughing about?
Because you make them better than what they come in package.
Oh, well, that's because they get little people in Asia to do them for like $3 a freaking
Yeah,
week.
those freaking Asians.
No, well, I mean, they're
Hey,
not
at least
paid
they
for-
added the safety net for them. Okay, they stopped They decided to jump out, and they just sprung right back in there.
Joshua Hughes says that
I know.
hero clicks are better anyways.
You know, they're actually. I used to actually play those when I was younger. So
I never played that.
it was actually a lot of fun.
You guys are all wrong. Nano droids are the best.
I don't know. The ones I've got haven't been too good of quality.
Really?
My
Yeah.
favorite were always the 3 3/4 scale action figures. Those are the best.
We now have 30 people watching.
Yeah, and they missed
There
the
you
contest.
go.
And we have
Because
that's
I
a
just
cool
got
number.
Because you didn't
the
like
video was live.
Booster, don't rub.
I don't
rub
believe in waiting. So who do you guys think won? Should we give it to Booster for actually
No, he
inserting
cheated.
No, I
everything?
think we should hold a contest.
Booster's a cheater.
Actually, like,
Oh my
Straw
cheater!
pull together.
I bloody named.
Ninja
Well, I already
was
named off
robbed.
everything. I already named
bloody-
everything.
Ninja was
I bloody named them all.
Hashtag Ninja was the best.
Did Ninja name them all?
No.
Little people
No,
in
I'm
Asia.
saying Ninja was robbed.
Little.
Not here. I'm saying on Drawn and Quartered, Ninja was robbed.
Oh. Well, yeah, he was
True.
robbed.
I never.
Ninja could have went on and preached for the for the Church of Starfire, but instead Booster had to steal the show.
And all his booster boys.
Yep.
Those booster
I can't
boys,
help
they're
it.
trouble.
Oh yeah.
Don't blame me. I voted for Dinah.
I think I voted. I usually either vote Adrian or Ninja, just depending on who's on our Discord.
There are so many of us on there.
Yeah,
today,
that's
and
why I was like,
all
who do
of us
I
got very
vote for?
All of us got very high votes. Me, Dinah, Friendly Hood Named, and Adrian. I believe Adrian got 8 that day.
Yeah.
He did very well. That was awesome
I
to
don't know
see.
what I got, but I
Surprising,
got the
like
most that I think
Jiminy
I've
got
ever
the least.
had.
Like I was surprised that Jiminy got so few votes.
People
Yeah,
were tired of
he
seeing
didn't
the
finish.
same people sent in.
And also, Jiminy has a problem with finishing his art on time. He's good. He's a bit slow, but he is. But his finished products are
Oh
always
man, Jimmy was
good.
really good when he
Yeah.
won. It's
Mm-hmm.
so good.
I think McCrank got cheated with the 0 votes. I was like, what the hell? His was the funniest by
I
far.
did too.
It was funny,
Bring
but
to
it was
me the
raunchy.
virgins.
I really was gonna win actually.
But yeah, people keep trying to rig it to get me to, and I
Like,
might have
you
to take
should
myself
rig-
off the poll.
Poor Booster.
We I can't be sitting all
All
the
right,
time if I
guys.
keep getting too much of a following.
Get ready to show off your art pieces. We're gonna start with Manny.
I thought you
Can
would go.
you
What?
talk about your disaster over here?
My beautiful art
Oh,
is already getting so many hits on Twitter. It is
Oh no.
it is getting retweeted.
10,000.
It's getting some love.
Oh yeah.
The piece right there.
Oh man.
Beautiful. This was done by Booster, and so I just
Sort of.
recolored it, gave it a little line weight to it, and that's it.
Traced it.
Don't say that. Quiet. What did you trace? Oh, we gotta show what he traced. Then.
Yeah, the original one that you did.
You wanna
It's
go with the
if you put
original?
it side by side, it's almost
Beautiful.
identical.
Oh,
I
man.
just
Do we really want to ruin this beautiful picture with this other thing? This
Mm.
Canadian?
the main thing I added is all the
Canadian.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah, I
no,
think my one's much better.
I like this one better.
Me too. I like all the chest here I added.
Yeah, we do like this better. This is much a better improvement.
Why does the yellow bottle look like blue?
I just thought he
Because we're
like.
stuck on Booster.
Oh,
Well,
just
at
as
least
long
it
as nobody
wasn't
turns
white.
it all white. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey, if somebody can edit that for both of them to be white, I would
Oh,
find
no,
that
you
to be
could
very
very-
funny.
no. Oh, you could very easily edit it so it looks like he's holding penises on.
If somebody can do that as well.
The ideas.
Oh
no.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gross.
Oh boy.
So, dear chat, if you guys could do a huge favor for me.
Oh no. He's on it. Oh no.
Ninja, stop it, Ninja. Ninja is king of memes.
Yeah, you don't want me to start memeing.
Oh no.
I know everybody loved that Manny meme.
Oh no, I don't love it.
Yeah, in my presence we call them memes
Memes?
or memes.
Was that
Yeah.
enough?
Mimis
arm hair?
or Mimis, you only get one option. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's more than enough arm here. Yeah, I think I'll do it.
Oh, this was wondering. Did you want me to put the New Zealand flag on your arm?
Oh yeah, you could do it. Yeah. Hey, like with Ricks when you had two flags, right? What about a British, a Union Cross Jack on one and a New Zealand one on the other?
Okay. I could do
Yeah,
that.
British flag and
So,
Union flag.
Adrian, do you want to talk about your piece before I throw it up?
It's a really quick lino sketch because I think it was the 34th anniversary on the 22nd for Thundercats. So
Thundercats is older than me.
Nobody else seemed to do it.
Makes me feel really old.
Well, you are old. You, Manny, are both pushing your retirement age.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Shots
that's what
fired.
happens. Man. You know,
Wait a minute here. How old are you, Ninja?
78.
Yeah, and I can
Okay.
confirm because I'm the one that gave him that age. So I can confirm that that's true.
Oh, seriously, how old are you?
At one time, I was 36. But now I'm 78. I jumped like 40 years.
Time is one hell of a bitch.
So
huh?
I'm old.
Yeah. Thank you, Pope Fire. Dana thinks
You're
you're 73.
I'm older than you.
I can't believe people actually.
I'm close to 40.
All right.
I'm close.
I really like that Lionel. Did I say that right? Lionel?
Lino.
Oh,
Lionel.
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 It's okay.
Lionel sounds like a bitch ass nerd name.
It's just Squidge. It's
Lionel, save me. Girl towards up my butt.
According
it's a
to
quick
YouTube
sketch.
comments,
Quick sketch.
according to YouTube comments, I'm 13.
Okay,
Oh.
Star. It's not only
Oh.
YouTube comments. Let's be honest.
13 or YouTube and Bumble. Bumble says I'm 13. Let's go to Day of Sex. That's a nice Donna Troy. I'm so happy I got it right.
No,
I guessed it.
no way.
I guessed it early on. I was smart. I love that piece, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm not just
Yeah,
saying
well.
that because I love Donna Troy. I am not biased.
I
Lies.
read the new Teen Titans, and she's pretty much the only good character on it. Everyone else is really so terrible.
Oh.
Triggered! So this will be his last appearance on the show, guys.
Like,
That's
they
how
turned
much she loved it.
Raven into such a monologue villain, and they turned like Cyborg into like such a whiner. So
Well,
basically,
Cyborg has a reason to be angry.
but it's still too angsty though.
Yeah, but again, like this is a guy that was pretty much turned into a robot against his will, and then his dad uses him for science experiments.
You get
Dude, if your junk was turned into a robotic dildo, I'd be pissed too.
I just meant unlimited access to the internet.
I really want to hear the
Think
sales
about what
pitch
you
his
could
father
do
came
with
up with
that.
off screen. Son, don't worry. You can go longer and faster now. It's like,
He was
And-
black. He didn't need to go any longer.
I know, that's the joke.
Oh.
And they force him on every team.
Except for Titans. So
Even though you
Dinah,
inhabit the body of a team.
Huh?
would you like to show off some of your stuff?
Sure, I'm extremely disappointed. I'm not in the mood today, so it looks really bad.
That's fine. That sounds like me with Booster.
Mhm.
Oh.
And yet she puts up with me every day.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a line work, but it turns out really bad. So it's totally not how I want it to be. I have to redo it from the beginning again.
What's that for, Dinah? What is that for?
It's supposed to be a commission. This is the 6th attempt already. It's still not working.
I think it looks pretty good.
What is it of though? Like,
Huh?
what is it from?
Character.
It's a original character of
Nice.
one of my friend from his Warhammer 40k Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Hey, chat. Stop with the Canadian jokes, eh?
Oh my god.
James.
If there's any Canadian chat, we're really sorry
I don't
about
even want to. I don't even want to go near
What's
that.
So,
Sorry.
and Dinah, don't be so hard on yourself. That looks really good.
Seriously,
Third, would you like to show us your Link Beast Boy? So so you guys are gonna think I've only played one Legend of Zelda game, and I stopped
Which
because
one?
I angered chickens. And
Oh,
I
jeez, you attacked a Kuko.
and every time I loaded in, I would get killed by chickens. So I stopped playing because it hurt
Dang.
my ego. I didn't know that would happen if you bothered the chickens that much, but
Just
I
let
don't
them
remember.
kill you. You would have come back and I've been like, okay, fine.
It just
that
frustrated
Mongol
me.
is really good, Jeremy.
Thank
That's
you.
really adorable, James. We're good to him. We're on James' piece, Adrian. You be patient.
Okay, let's go to
Oh,
Adrian's piece so I
okay.
can get my ugly piece off.
I like it. I think you're really improving. All right, Jeremy, this is your. Oh, hi there,
Oh.
Oh.
Jeremy. Don't you have like a crap ton of action figures?
I do.
You do. Yeah.
Don't tell
They're-
them his secrets.
They're all kind of like tucked away right now, or they're in the storage units. But
See, that's what Booster tells me about his dick, so it's fine.
Oh. Ow.
Oh my god.
That's
I don't want to
cool.
be on
probably
this
the
stream
closest
anymore.
action figure I could probably reach right now, besides that Macho Man. Ugh.
Randy Savage?
Well, yeah, I got Randy, but I also have an original Grimlock right here.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
This was my sister's. I stole it from her like when I was younger.
We have a Grimlock fan on our stream, actually.
Would that be?
I have this crappy Grimlock also.
Oh yeah.
And
that wasn't as nice.
This Grimlock.
I like that one.
And
oh yeah, you got
this
that
Grimlock.
crap Grimlock.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of crap Grimlocks. I like dinosaurs.
Yeah, leave it to Michael Bay to fuck up the two easiest things in the world to combine: robots and dinosaurs.
Transformers, horrible in disguise.
Oh my god. So what inspired your piece tonight?
Whose piece?
Yours.
Oh, it's Mongol.
Yeah,
Mongol.
but what inspired him? Why did you want to draw him?
I just wanted to draw somebody big and muscular.
I felt like it.
With a lot of toxic masculinity.
Because he's feels oppressed when he's on this show.
All right, we're getting really close to the end, so we're gonna come down to the best piece of the night for reasons.
You know what? We need somebody to draw that. A big buff dude like standing over the corpse of a Gillette salesman.
Ninja. Yeah. I really like this one. It includes Pope Cat. And Pope Cat has become like my new favorite thing.
You just worried about this Gillette salesman. Jesus. Poor Gillette salesman. I just wanted to make you happy with razors.
Oh god. So what inspired this piece, Ninja?
Well, this is a Titan Squad stream, so I figured I'd draw my favorite Titan, I guess. And I know that Pope Cat here is everyone's favorite new Titan.
He's so smart. He's just like, yeah, I'm well, at least he's licking his paw and not something else.
Yeah, he doesn't have any booster boys around, so.
I see blue.
But, also, yeah, I had to go and try and wrangle the cats into the house this evening for my ma, so I figured, why the heck not? Get some. Plus, I know that Starfire has an affinity for kitties.
Yes, Tamaranians are descendants of lions, kind of like in the comics. Humans are descendants of apes. Tamaranians.
And you're not a Thundercats fan.
Starfire would be disappointed.
I see a crossover.
Yes.
There's actually a moment in the comics where she does kind of look like a Thundercat because they actually transform them into their original species, like what they're evolved from. And like all the Titans are apes, except for Starfire, who's a lion-like character. And you sort of see that in the how to the Titan animal episode of Teen Titans, where she's turned into a cat, which was inspired off of that comic. All right, guys. Well, we are past our time. As always, I thank all our artists for being on here. Booster, I don't think we can give you the win. So what we're gonna do is next week we will do a better planned contest, and we'll do it. We'll wait a little bit and kind of give you guys almost the entire stream to think on it, and then at the very end I'll ask you guys to put your answers in. And yeah. Again, thank you, artists, for being on here. Thank you, everybody that came in on the chat and supported us. And as always, have a great night and Pope Fire out.
Okay.